A steak dinner cooked to some kind of budget. Today I'm going to show you how I do a stuffed flank steak. When I trim my flank steak, I like to just square it up. Any of the silver skin I'm not too bothered about. Just kind of square it up, it just makes it easier at the end. Then to the tricky bit. You kind of want to open it up like a book, butterfly it. It's best to take your time doing this. You don't want to end up with too many holes. They can be covered up, but it's better if you don't have them. Once you have it butterflied, I put some cling film on and smack it around a little bit. Try and get it fairly even. It just, I don't know, it just looks better and cooks more evenly, I presume. Salt, pepper, garlic is what I'm using here to flavor my flank steak with. I use salt, pepper, garlic on a lot of things. I just think it's really good on meat. Then for your stuffing. Now, flank steak can be stuffed with anything. Literally anything that you fancy you can stick in it. Today I'm using some spinach and some homemade bacon. I just like the slightly smoky flavor that the bacon leads to it. Spinach is good for you. I like spinach. I'm also going to add some garlic, because why not? Adding some red chili, and then of course cheese, because steak and cheese just is a great combination. Today I'm going to use feta, but you could use cheddar, you could use Monterey Jack, you could use mozzarella, you could use blue cheese, you could use any cheese that you like. It adds a little bit of fattiness to the meat, which is not a bad thing because flank steak is fairly lean. Once you have all your fillings, now you try and roll this thing up. It's not always that easy, but once you get the hang of it and you get to keep most of the filling on the inside, you won the battle. Now, butcher's trying to tie this thing up. I always start at the ends. I know some people start in the middle. To me, I just like to seal the end up first, as well I can. I'm not great at tying knots. I don't know how to do this properly, but I found that if I do go around twice, if that makes any sense, and then when you pull it, it stays tight and you can then just tie it off. It just makes it so much easier, I think. I start at the ends, and once I have them sealed off, then I go to the middle, and then depending on the size of the flank steak, I will see how many other bits and pieces of twine I will add. Normally I have about 5 pieces, but if it's a really big flank steak and you need to tie it up, then 7, but 5 is normally good enough. And as important as it was putting flavor on the inside, you want to put flavor on the outside. And there you are. You're ready to take this out and start cooking it. Doing the reverse sear, so it's not over direct heat at the moment. I think I'm going to add some hickory chunks because get a bit of smoke on this. And I'm going to use a probe. I don't know why people wouldn't want to use a probe. To me, it gives you the best results. It's foolproof. It works every single time. So I'm going to stick my probe in to the thick part of the meat. Close it up. I'm going to let this cook until we hit an internal temp of about 49 degrees. See you in a while. We've hit 49 degrees. It's now time to take the flank steak off.
49 is about rare. We'll want to cook it still a little bit longer, but now it's time to open the vents in the Kamado, get the heat on, get the heat up, and sear the steak off. So this is the moment I've been waiting for. This has been resting for about 15 minutes. Time to slice into it, see what it looks like. Let's go down the middle. The worst case scenario, this would be overcooked, and that would be a disaster. It's nice and pink inside. It's not overcooked.
Stuffed flank steak. Be sure to give it a go. Impress your significant other, impress your friends, impress yourself. Do try it out. Let me know how you get on. Let me know what you stuffed your flank steak with. Enjoy your cooking, enjoy your meals. That's the important part. Share your food with loved ones. Have a good time doing it and eating it. Stay tuned, there will be more videos, even though they are very, very sporadic at